Black men are racist just like everybody else. And I believe that racism is normal and it is a survival mechanism. But the black man's racism works very different from other people's. When other people, like for example, white people, show racism, the racism that they show is in favor of their own people and against black people, which I think is perfectly normal and I think is natural. But when black men show racism, the racism that black men show tend to be in favor of another group of people and against black people. In other words, it's racism working in the opposite direction. In 100% of the cases, when I've heard a black man say, we're all the same, there's no such thing as race, we're all God's children, and all that rubbish. In 100% of the cases where I've heard a black man say this, he has been in a relationship with a white female. In 100% of the cases. So his racism works very differently from other people's. The black man is also literally all over the world supporting the very racist systems that he complains about, which he only complains about them when their system keeps him out of their world. But as long as their system lets him in their world, he never complains about it. But he really is the biggest supporter of white racism, for example. In America, for example, the political system is inherently white racism. But the black American, the black man, supports it all the time. You can go to any media channel and you can go to social media and you will clearly see this. The very structure he keeps complaining about is the structure he complains, but he only complains about it when that same structure bars him or keeps him out of it. The black man won't complain when the US military is in Africa killing black people. The black American won't complain about this. But let one white police officer in America shoot a black man, all of a sudden now you hear cries of racism. Well, that's because it's over here up close and personal. But as long as the US military is in Africa killing black people, the black man in America says absolutely nothing about this. Because his only concern is when the racism keeps him out of the white world. But his racism is designed to put him into the white world to the exclusion of his own people. That's how his racism operates. So when he's racist, he's in favor of another group of people over his own people.